You've tuned in to iTreya TV, and I'm your host, iTreya. There are so many different seasons in Korea. You can feel all four of them: summer, winter, spring, fall. It's beautiful. It's also extreme. Typhoon season, as I like to call it, is here, where you carry your umbrella around with you everywhere because you never know when you'll need it. You may also want to invest in a good pair of shoes to change into because you never know when your socks will be wet from walking around on the cobblestone-like streets that they have and sidewalks that they have here. It's a very interesting experience to have a tropical summer and then later to know that you're going to have one heck of a Manchurian winter. So definitely take the time to invest and bring your favorites for each season from your wardrobe. It'll make things a lot more special, a lot more convenient. I had my 6th day of teaching today, and that was pretty awesome. I also learned that later we'll have some field trips later this week, and that I should not prepare to teach my first graders. By first graders, I mean 7th graders, or first grade in middle school. There are 3 grades, grade 1, 2, and 3, so 7th, 8th, and 9th. Remember, they start high school in 10th grade, not 9th grade, and they spend 6 years in elementary, just to recap on that. So because of the field trip, I should not prepare a class for the first graders or the second. I don't have second graders anyway. I only have first and third, or 7th and 9th, as I said. So on top of all of the daily changes and this is actually the first day there has not been a schedule change, because normally they're pushing classes forward by 10 minutes or moving period 6 to period 1. I'm so serious. I don't know how the students actually do this. I don't really understand Korean education school system so far, but that doesn't really matter. The point is that this is my first day without a schedule change, but there is another change. Not having all of those classes means I'm still responsible for transmitting the material that they need in order to pass their midterm successfully, which is less than a month away. October 11th, I believe, is the first date that they start their midterms. So actually today is September 17th, and I'm very grateful to have been blessed with a teacher previously who left his pacing guide for me, specifically to help me pace through each month, knowing what lessons to cover, what objectives, or to try, even if it's not accurate now, obviously, because there have been changes. The thing that stinks is not having a book or knowing what level or grade or anything, not having any prior knowledge to coming here, what I would teach or how many students. I definitely didn't expect to teach as many as I'm teaching overall as a whole. I did expect 40 students. I just didn't expect 22 classes of 40 students. So that's something to think about. Just be flexible. Know every day may change for you, or maybe you won't have any changes at all, or maybe you won't have changes for a long time and suddenly there will be a change. It's part of Korean flexibility. Another thing to think about is the fact that these no toilet paper having restrooms are really getting to me, because I just am tired of forgetting to bring toilet paper and then just not going to the restroom. Definitely not going to go to the squatter, so I usually wait until I get home after school. It's not really that long anyway, from the end of the class, which I think is normally like 3:30, 3 o'clock, so I'll spend an hour and a half. Desk warming, which is what they have called it, which is just sitting at the desk, warming the chair at your desk. Seriously. You know what? I don't complain because I'm getting paid to warm my chair at my desk. So those are all of the things that have happened today so far. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. It's been a really good day. I'm very blessed, and I'm glad that I can teach here in Korea. But these are some things that you may want to think about. But that's all the time I've got for you today. Looks like I've got to get a snack and maybe take cover.